Today is April the 30th, 2008, and we're at St. Joseph's, and St. Joseph's in New Rochelle. I'm Brother Bob McGovern. This is Brother Rudy Younghans. And today we're just going to discuss a little bit, talk a little bit, have a little bit of fun, interviewing Rudy. And we're just going to let things go as they may fall. This is, I think, our fourth or fifth interview that we've had with several people here in St. Joe's. And this is kind of a, if you will, what can I say, a landmark, because you are the first brother that I've interviewed that is from what we used to call the old Western a province of the east of North America. Of course, we're now one province, and I'd have to say the western part of the new American province. But I think you're the first one, even though I know, and we'll get to this a little bit later, that you're really not a Westerner. You were born in New York, and we'll talk about that.
Western New York.
Yeah, Western.
The Upper West Side.
The Upper West Side, yes. Hell's Kitchen, which is a whole other story. But so I just wanted to say that because everybody else who we've done people like Donald Dwyer, we've done Pat Morgan, we've done Michael Delaney,
Brother McGovern,
me, of course, who. Well, that's a whole other story. I didn't come from any of the brothers' schools, but I came from Pennsylvania, of course.
Well, we can't all be born in
So you always need ditch diggers.
Always need coal miners and so on.
We used to go to, my dad when he was working, and we were small, we used to go to Pennsylvania, Newfoundland.
Oh, I know where that is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not the one in Canada.
No, that's Newfoundland.
That's Newfoundland.
This is Newfoundland.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know who lived there for the longest time was, who was the brother who had the Hispanic name, an older fella. We always kidded a lot about him. He used to bring flowers and food and all that kind of stuff around when he got older. Anyway, his sister died out there in a nursing home. I'll think of his name eventually. But yeah, that's where she lived in Newfoundland. Yeah.
My dad's aunt.
Okay. Was from there.
Was from there.
Ah.
She married George. I'll be hanged if I can remember George's name. Anyway.
Uncle George.
We called him Uncle George. Well, but they had a nice little farm. We used to think it was huge.
Oh, of course.
We'd play football on their front lawn.
Okay.
And I drove by it, I don't know, a couple of years ago, for some reason or other. And my brother pointed it out. He said, that's where I said, you're kidding. That's a lawn.
Yes.
He said, yeah, we thought it was a football field.
Well, of course, I guess coming from, as I said, Hell's Kitchen, you grew up on 50 what street?
51st Street and 10th.
51st Street and 10th. I mean, you didn't have a front lawn, so...
We didn't know what a front lawn was. Except you went to Central Park.
Yeah, oh, well, that was everybody's private lawn.
We'd go swimming in the lake. Oh, my goodness gracious, when I think of what we did. We'd go swimming in the lakes.
In Central Park?
Yeah.
Oh.
But then they put the kibosh on it. They said, the police.
Oh, right.
Or the guardians of the park.
Yes.
They wanted to keep some part of it clean.
Was the water clean?
Was the water clean then?
Well, yes.
Relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking, yes, it was. It was cleaner than we were anyway. You're sitting on the wrong side of me, by the way.
Why?
I'm deaf in that ear.
What?
I'm deaf. Huh? This is going to be terrible.
No, it'll be more fun this way. No, I have a loud voice though. I mean,
oh, that's
yeah,
good.
That's my teaching voice. Okay.
Oh, Tom Perry used to go,
yes.
Can you hear me? I was sitting right there. I couldn't hear him. I sit in the front. And every time he gave me the roll book, Oh, that was an experience we had. We had just moved into the new place, the new power,
Oh, the new
and they had the wooden desks
Yes.
and just an ordinary seat. And he was checking the roll. He checked the roll and threw the roll book on my desk, and it was my, not my want, but his desire that I take it downstairs. So I went out, brought it downstairs, and he opened the door to let me out, and the place had just been fixed up. And here on the door is a wood, plywood. They hadn't put the glass in yet.
Oh.
So this is local 201.
Oh.
Somebody had written that on the plywood, and he was angry. And he came in, and he was so angry, he used to just go absolutely
Packers.
bats. Yes. He tried to kick one of the desks, missed it, and fell on his keister.
John Perry.
And the glass went,
Oh, sure.
I came back and I thought it was at a funeral. But he was very good about everything.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was a good teacher.
Yes, he was. He was good. He was way ahead of his time in many ways.
Yes.
You know, we used to. He had what was called the periscope. The periscope.
Oh yeah.
The periscope was.
That had something to do with his name.
What? Yes, but the reason we called it the periscope was because it was slides, but it was those old-fashioned glass slides that you had to wear these big asbestos gloves to take the slide out to put the next one in.
Oh, that was an
Because
improvement.
it was so hot.
That was the improvement. I used to work that machine for him.
Now, just to show you, and I don't want to get into age here, however, he still had the same machine
Yeah.
when I had him in the 60s. So,
I think Thomas Edison gave it to him.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my.
Well, let's kind of start at the beginning, which is a very good place to start, but I'm not going to start singing.
Thanks be to God.
That's it. He's gonna start singing.
You were born, let's just look at this.
Oh,
You
it
were-
didn't evolve. That's true.
This is true. You were born on, what's the date? The
February 1st, 1924.
19 to, oh yes, it's over here.
In New York City. Now, I'll tell you something about that.
Okay.
I was born in a hospital on 61st Street and Amsterdam Avenue, which later became Power Memorial Academy.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, because that was what they called a
New York
birthing
Nursery and
hospital
Child.
or
Yes,
something like that.
New York Nursery and Child, it was called.
And, just to add to that, the house on 103rd Street was the same kind of place.
I see.
Because my friend Joe Martini, who is my age, he was born in that hospital on 103rd Street. But, yeah, somebody told me that there were other guys.
Yes, I think
As
Petey
well as-
Boyovich too was born there. I'm not quite sure of that, but
Right.
I think it was.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Well, they lived in the neighborhood, and it was
Oh,
the
that's
closest
right.
hospital.
That's right, yeah. But so February 1st.
Mother should have called me William. Bill's coming the first of the month.
Okay, I was trying to figure out, is that St. William? No, I don't think it's St. William. So, and, that's all right. Okay, so